From Joe Robbie Stadium, we're in Miami, Florida. The National Football League is on the air. And tonight, the Miami Dolphins meet the Detroit Lions. Good evening, everyone. Jim Mandich. And a Merry Christmas to you. And an absolute spectacular evening here at Joe Robbie Stadium. Nothing but great football coming up. A very meaningful game between two quality football teams. For the Dolphins, I think they have the same old legitimate and yet nagging questions. Are they legitimate? And time now to introduce you to broadcast partner Bill Zimpfer. And Bill, earlier this week, Tim Bowens, rookie defensive tackle, says our defense is going to gift wrap Barry Sanders. Well, will they?
Well, I think that's what they're going to have to do. You know, Barry Sanders is the kind of guy that's going to be tough to wrap him up and tie him up in a neat bow and everything, but I don't know if it's possible to really contain Barry Sanders. I know the Vikings did it earlier this season in one of their encounters with him, but he has had 10 100-yard games, and it's almost impossible to stop him for an entire game. And I see that Don Shula, Jim, has a little different mode of transportation for this game.
He's got himself on a little motorized tricycle, I guess. So I think the coach will have a little bit mobility and enable him to work the sideline a little better than he has the last couple of weeks.
Hanson approaches, and we're underway. High spinning kick goes down to Irving, spikes at the 8. He's out to the 15, to the 20, cuts to the left side at the 25, outside to the left at the 30, to the 35, and out to the 37-yard line. Robert Massey hanging on to make the tackle for the special teams of the Lions. Good return by Irving, spikes, and the Dolphin offense rated number 2 in the NFL. Out there, 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Ingram and Fryer split to each side. Fryer to the left side, Ingram right. Now Saxon goes in motion right out of the backfield, and Marino's going to put it up. Throws down the middle. It's complete to Ingram at the 45, the 40, and he's down to the 37-yard line. Willie Clay making the tackle in the secondary. And you mentioned before the game, Jim, that Dan Marino should be able to pick this apart, and he's going right at the defense. On first down, hand off to Parmalee, takes it up the middle and runs smack into the middle of the line. 2nd down and 8 to go. They gave Bernie a gain of 2 on that. Offset eye in the backfield, wide outs each way. Keith Jackson now goes in motion to the right side. Marino is back to pass. He's looking, lots of time, fires down the middle. Jackson open at the 10. He's down to the 5, and he's taken down right there. Keith Jackson was open down the seam. Benny Blades on the stop in the secondary.
Oh, my, was Jackson wide open on the tight end middle. And Marino threw a thunderbolt in there. They motioned Jackson across the formation. Danny finds him just wide open. And the Dolphins, with 2 big pass plays, have themselves at the 5-yard line. And Bill, this was a place last week of abundant frustration for the Dolphins.
1st down and goal from just inside the 5. Both wideouts to the left side now. Offset eye in the backfield. Ingram goes in motion now to the right side. The handoff to Parmalee. Taking it up the middle. He gets down to maybe the 2-yard line. Ingram in motion, stops, goes back to the left side, hand off to Parmalee again, hit at the line, bounces down to the 1-yard line, and that's all. 3rd down and goal from the 1-yard line. Marino to Parmalee, off left tackle. He's in! Touchdown, Dolphins!
All right, Miami. What a way to start the football game.
Yeah, and the Dolphins take a 7-0 lead with 11:37 to go in the first quarter of this game.
And the Dolphins' first touchdown in the first quarter all year long. Do you believe it?
With 9:05 to go first quarter. Lions have the ball, though, 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line, and they will open up here with 2 tight ends again. Ty Halleck and Rodney Holman are the 2 tight ends. 1 running back, Barry Sanders, and 2 wide receivers, Herman Moore and Brett Perriman. Perriman to the left side, Moore to the right side with Troy Vincent on him. On 1st down, Dave Craig is under center. He's going to throw. Little slant. Oh, it's almost intercepted on the slant pattern to Herman Moore. Troy Vincent was right there and maybe should have had that ball. 2nd down and 10 to go. 3 wideouts, 1 running back. Craig going to run the draw play to Barry Sanders. He cuts to the left side, tries to get outside, and he does, and goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Man, oh, man, he is so elusive. It looked like the Dolphins had that strung out and somehow got around the corner and picked up 5 yards. 3rd down and 5 to go. This time they have 3 wideouts all bunched to the right side. And now Aubrey Matthews goes in motion left but comes back to the right side. Craig is back to pass. He's looking, throws over the middle. It's batted and incomplete off the hands of Herman Moore.
That's some kind of defense.
Yep.
3-and-out series for Miami.
Montgomery takes the snap from center, gets the punt away. Nice one this time. High, hanging punt. McDuffie tracks it down. Now he lets it go. Takes a lateral bounce at the 17-yard line. And that's where it will be down. They'll mark it at the 18-yard line, but the Dolphins will take over 1st and 10 there. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line on first down. Hand off to Parmalee. Tries the middle again, but there's not much running room at all. Now, the ball may have squirted out of there, and the Lions are saying they have it. Let's wait to see what the officials say. The Lions say we have the ball. There's a big pileup right at the 20-yard line. Nothing from the officials yet. Yes, the officials say the Lions have it at the 20-yard line. Chris Spielman comes up with the ball from the bottom of the pile. Oh, my, what a break for the Lions. It'll be a 3rd down and 4 to go now for Detroit from the Miami 14-yard line. Rodney Holman starts in motion. 3 wideouts, 1 running back. Craig is back to pass, looking. He's throwing into the end zone, incomplete. Aubrey Matthews, the intended receiver. Frankie Smith was on the coverage, but the pass was just a little too far. Incomplete, and the Lions are going to go for 3. He'll set it down on the left hash mark at the 22. The snap is down. The field goal attempt is up, and it is good. Jason Hansen puts it through. He's been hot as of late, and Detroit gets onto the board. But a good job by the Dolphin defense after the offense turned it over at the 20-yard line. It's 7-3. Dolphins leading with 6:43 to go first quarter. We'll be back. That is the end of the first quarter with a score. The Dolphins leading the Lions 7-3. We'll be back. 3rd down and 15 now. Dan Marino will load up the shotgun. Before that incompletion, Dan had completed 6 in a row. 3rd down play. Marino steps up in the pocket. He's looking, throws underneath to Craver. Craver's at the 25, and he's down to the 22-yard line. Stopped short of the first down by Chris Spielman. We've got a 4th down now and about a yard to go for a first down. How about now?
No. I don't think so.
Pete Stoyanovich will come on to attempt the field goal, and this will be in the vicinity of 40 yards. Snap is down. The field goal attempt is up. He hits it solid and hits it through. Pete Stoyanovich adds 3 on for the Dolphins. So with 12:56 to go until halftime, the Dolphins take a 10-3 lead on the Detroit Lions. That drive, 15 plays, 40 yards, used over 8.5 minutes off of the clock. First down and 10. David Craig is under center. Craig hands it off to Sanders to the right, cuts back left, but he's caught by Dwight Hollier by the ankle, goes down for no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 to go now. Same setup again, but this time Herman Moore goes in motion to the left. Craig hands it off to Sanders, cuts back to the right side. He's hit by Troy Vincent at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down for a loss on the play.
I think this Dolphin defense has taken this personally, this matchup with Barry Sanders.
3rd down and 10 to go. 11:28 to go until halftime. It's 10-3 Dolphins. Lion offense has been non-existent. 3 wideouts, bunch to the left side, but now Moore goes in motion to the right. Craig is back to pass. The blitz is on. Brian Cox gets him at the 28-yard line. He just beat Sean Bowens and got the sack.
Right on the money, Bill. My, oh, my. Brian Cox just timed it perfectly. He had the arm over spin move, and he was on top of David Craig before he could set up. A sack for the Dolphin defense.
And so far, the Dolphin defense has really been like a cinder block on top of the offense of Detroit. 4 drives, 4 possessions, won't even call them drives for Detroit. 3 plays, 4 plays and a field goal, and 3 plays. 3rd down, lost a little bit on that play. It'll be a 3rd down and 5. 9:40 to go till halftime. Lions jumped offside. Here's the pass, though, to Craver at midfield. He's to the 45 and out of bounds at the 44-yard line. That'll be a first down. They can decline that penalty. A 3rd down and a long 3 upcoming. Marino into the shotgun now. 2 receivers split right, 2 to the left. Craver in the backfield. The handoff to Craver. He's sweeping around the left side. He's at the 35, breaks a tackle. He's to the 30, the 25, the 20, and out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Benny Blades got him out of bounds. Aaron Craver with the sweep out of the shotgun.
What a fabulous play call.
And a 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at the 18-yard line of Detroit. Marino Straight back to pass. Throws to the left side. Flat. Complete to the Saxon. He's to the 10 and dives down to the 9-yard line. Tracy Scoggins over there to get him out of bounds.
And I see an intensity that I haven't seen. I see Aaron Craver running through people. I see the backs struggling and fighting for the extra yards. All those things portend well for Don Shula and his team.
How about these numbers so far? Total offense. The Dolphins 180 yards. The Lions 8. Just inside the 10-yard line of Detroit. Marino is going to hand to Parmalee up the middle. He's at the 5. He's down to the 2. And he's at the goal line. Didn't quite get in.
My goodness gracious. He came through there like a cannon shot.
Here we go. 2nd down and goal from the 1. Everybody in tight. Beatty's on the right side wing as the 3rd tight end. Saxon and Parmalee straight in the I formation. Marino hands to Parmalee. He goes. He's in. Touchdown. Went over his right guard that time. Touchdown Dolphins. So the Dolphins jump out to a 17-3 lead with 5:19 to go until halftime at Joe Robbie Stadium. That'll still be a little bit shy of the first down. J.B. Brown there to bump Sanders out. So it'll be a 3rd down and a yard to go now for the Lions, who are still looking for their initial first down of the game. Craig hands it off to Moore up the middle. He's hit. He spins. He might have enough. Let's wait and see. He was smacked at the line of scrimmage and spun ahead. Aubrey Beavers finally pinned him down. Let's see what kind of spot they give him here. They're about 6 inches short. Oh, man.
A huge play yet again by the Dolphin defense. Another 3-and-out series. Dwight Hollier pumping his fist. The whole defense coming off the field. And this crowd acknowledges the great play of those 11 men playing defense for Miami.
2nd down, 8 to go. They stay with that same set again. 2 tight ends, 1 running back, 2 wide receivers, except Bernie Parmalee is back into the game now. And running back. Marino, though, going to throw this time. He's back. He's lobbing one deep for Irving Fryer. He makes the catch at the 35. He's down to the 30-yard line. Harry Colon and Ryan McNeil on the tackle, but Irving Fryer with a deep catch.
Goodness gracious.
He'll get us down to 2 minutes remaining in the first half of the game. It has been all Dolphins, 17-3. And, you know, some of these numbers are just amazing. Jim, Dan Marino has hit 14 of his last 15 passes. He's 18 of 22 for 189 yards. David Craig has only completed 1 pass for 5 yards.
I think those speak to domination.
Yep. 2nd down and a yard to go for a first down from the Detroit 21. Marino is under center. Wide receivers each way. Dan is back to pass. He's looking. Now he's hit, and he just lets it go. And what's going to happen here? Bernie Parmalee picks it up, and he's running it. He's to the 15. He's to the 10. He's to the 5 and taken down there. What happened was Dan Marino was hit, but before he went down, he threw the ball backward to Parmalee. It hit the ground, but you're right, Jim. That's a lateral. He picked it up and ran it to the 5.
I love it. Detroit saying, oh, but it's an incompletion. And they're wrong. And Marino, before he went down, flipped it backwards. Parmalee stayed with it.
Dolphins right up to the ball. 1st and goal from the 5. Hand off to Parmalee off left tackle. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins.
All right, Miami. I mean, this is a big-time butt-kicking going on here.
This first has been a woodshed whooping. Amazing.
How about this? Lions fell asleep, and then they fell asleep again. Parmalee did the Tennessee 2-step into the end zone.
So the Dolphins in the first half of the game at Joe Robbie Stadium have scored 24 points. They lead the Lions 24-3 with 1:15 to go until halftime. Just to re-describe that play, Dan Marino was back to pass. The pressure was on. He was hit by Swilling, threw it backward to Parmalee. It hit the ground, and then Bernie picked it up and started running. All the Detroit guys thought that it was an incomplete pass, but he ran it down to the 5-yard line. 5 plays, 71 yards, and a touchdown. 2 minutes and 23 seconds off of the clock on that drive. Johnny Morton, the middle deep man, back at the 5-yard line. Stoyanovich has it teed up on the left hash mark at the 30. He approaches and gets the foot in. High spinning kick. Morton waits for it, takes it at the 7-yard line. He's to the 10, cuts to the left side at the 15, the 20.
Trouble.
He's to the 25, the 30. Morton to the 40, 45, the 50, 45, 40, going down the sideline. He is going, he is going, he is gone.
I don't believe it.
Johnny Morton, a 93-yard touchdown return on a kickoff, and the Dolphins have given up a special teams touchdown 3 games in a row.
I don't believe it.
So the Lions get more points without the help of their offense, as now the Dolphins lead it 24-10 with 1:01 to go until halftime. So that gives the Dolphins a first down at the 48-yard line with 32 seconds remaining in the half. Marino in the shotgun. Takes the snap from center. 4-man rush. He dumps over the middle, complete to Craver. He's at the 45, the 40, down to the 35 and 34-yard line. Did not get out of bounds, though.
Get out of bounds. What is he thinking about?
20 seconds. Marino hurrying everybody up to the ball. They will try to get everybody set. He takes the snap and dumps it into the ground to stop the clock with 13 seconds remaining. And Pete Stoyanovich will come on, and this will be about a 45-yarder. He's hit from 40 already in the game. The snap is down. Field goal attempt is up. It has the accuracy and the distance. It is good. Pete Stoyanovich nails a 3-pointer with 2 seconds left in the first half of the game, and the Dolphins scratch out 3 after giving up that long kickoff return for a touchdown. 27-10 now with 2 seconds remaining in the half. And Jim, that helps.
That's big.
Yeah.
That's big. You turn it around.
A lot of action in the first half, and luckily most of it benefiting the Miami Dolphins. End of the first half here at Joe Robbie Stadium, and the Dolphins leading the Lions 27-10.
Okay. All of a sudden, this has come together for Detroit.
Yep.
They're shredding Miami, throwing the football on play action that time.
But the Lions with their best drive of the evening right now. So 4th down and a couple of feet for the first down from the 30-yard line of Miami for Detroit. This is the 11th play of this Detroit Lion drive. Craig is under center. Long count. Takes the snap. Hands to Lynch up the middle. Doesn't get it.
Not
He's
even
tripped
close.
up. Chuck Klingbeil got him in the backfield.
Not even close.
1st and 10. The Dolphins offense is out there for the first time in the second half. Marino on first down, hands to Parmalee, counterplay left side, breaks a couple of tackles, he fumbled the ball. There's a scramble at the 31-yard line. Let's see who's got it. The Lions say they've got it. They unstack, the Lions have it. Oh, no. Bernie Parmalee, second fumble of the game that has gone to the Lions.
I don't believe it.
2nd down and 1 to go. We've got 10:51 to go, third quarter. They're at the 24-yard line. 2 wideouts, right, 1 left. Put the handoff to Barry Sanders, off tackle right side. He's to the 20, bounces outside at the 15, to the 10, and out of bounds at the 7-yard line. 2nd and goal. He's back to pass again. He's looking. He's under pressure. He's hit. He throws. It's intercepted by Dwight Hollier at the goal line. He's out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and out to the 35-yard line and out of bounds. And here we go again. The Dolphins are starting another one of these time-consuming drives. 4th down. Here it is. And the Dolphins will go for it after the offsetting penalties. Here comes the Lions with a blitz. Shotgun. Marino throwing for Keith Jackson. Little too far, incomplete. Lions hold on 4th down, so they have it 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line after the incompletion.
And this is a drive in which we've seen the Lions come back from 2nd and 24 and 2nd and 20. Not a good sign.
And now the Lions with a 3rd down and 17 at the Miami 23. 11th play of this drive. 2 wideouts left, 1 to the right side. Sanders by himself in the backfield. Craig is back. The blitz is on. He's looking, throwing to the right sideline. It is jarred out of there. Herman Moore had his hands on the ball, and Gene Atkins came in and just knocked him out of there.
I mean, Atkins staggered him. He stunned Herman Moore as he timed his hit perfectly.
And a field goal attempt is upcoming. The snap is down. Field goal attempt is up. And Jason Hansen just gets it inside the right upright. And it is good. So a 42-yard, 41-yard field goal by Hansen gives the Detroit Lions 3. But I think if you're the Miami Dolphins, you'll let them use up 8 minutes off of the clock to give them 3 points anytime.
That is the end of the third quarter.
And the Dolphins take a 27-13 lead into the final 15 at Joe Robbie Stadium. On first down, both wideouts left. Split set in the backfield. And Marino under center. Now Irving Fryer goes in motion to the right. Hand off to Spike, sweeping around the right side. Now he cuts it upfield. He's to the 50 and down near the 45-yard line. Nice play. Benny Blades made the tackle. First time we've seen him run that play this game, and they pick up nice yardage.
You're Don Shula, and you're on the sideline, and you see your football team in the fourth quarter running the football like that. That is empowering.
Gained 9. Second down, less than a yard to go for a first down. And the Dolphins up by 2 touchdowns, 27-13. Total offensive yardage through 3 quarters, 321 yards for the Dolphins, 141 for the Lions. McDuffie in motion to the right side. Hand off to Spikes again, who stumbled in the backfield. They stripped the ball loose.
Got the ball. Unbelievable.
The third time that the Lions have knocked the ball out of the hands of the running back and recovered the fumble. This time, though, Irving Spikes gives it up. And now on a fourth down and 17. Back to pass is David Craig. He's looking under pressure. They hit him. They strip the ball loose, but it doesn't matter. It's Dolphin ball anyway at the 48-yard line.
All right, Miami
was the first man to get there, and Brian Cox was right there as well. The Dolphin offense has it back, leading by 14. 10:35 remaining in the game, and they're going to punt it away. Crowd doesn't like the decision, but I think that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, I think so, too.
So the Lions will take over at their own 20-yard line. 9:28 to go in the game. 27-13 Dolphins.
Miami's offense has disappeared in the second half.
Third down and a long 3 to go from the Dolphin 21-yard line. Craig is going to put it up his back. He throws. This one is complete down to the 5-yard line of Herman Moore. J.B. Brown makes the tackle there, but the Lions have a first and goal at the Dolphin 5-yard line. 27-13. And the Lions trying to pull within 7 points. Dave Craig under center. He throws over the middle. Complete touchdown to Aubrey Matthews. It is now 27-20 with 5:46 remaining in the game. Dolphins up by a touchdown. John Kidd will let it go from his own 27-yard line. 3 and out for the Dolphin offense. Willie Clay is back at the 20. Kidd takes the snap, gets off. Oh, bad kick off the side of his foot. Goes to the right sideline and out of bounds. They'll mark it out. And at the 35, 36-yard line.
It's an absolute flame out by the whole team.
My goodness.
Cannot make a play.
Third down and 10 from the 36 of Detroit. Listen to this crowd at Joe Robbie. David Craig ready to take the snap. He's back to pass. 4-man rush by the Dolphins. Throws down the left sideline. It is jarred out of there. Was it intercepted?
All right,
Miami came up with a ball. After it was jarred loose from the receiver, Michael Stewart on the scene came up with a ball for an interception for the Dolphins. But wait.
How about this defense?
Oh, yeah. 3:41 remaining. Dolphins up by 7. Marino takes the snap. He's back to pass. Lots of time. Throws to the left side. Man open, Parmalee. He's at midfield. 45 down to the 40-yard line. The defender had slipped down. And Robert Massey made the tackle at the 40-yard line of Detroit. Dan Marino has thrown the ball just 7 times in the second half. 4 out of 7 for 42 yards. Third down now and 19 to go. Here's the shotgun again. 4-man rush by Detroit. Here's a little middle screen to Aaron Craver. He's at the 40. Down to the 35, the 30. He fumbled the ball, and it's picked up. The Dolphins have it, and they run it down to the 20 and 18-yard line. Irving Fryer picked that fumble up and ran it down to the 18-yard line.
Oh, my God. Good God almighty.
A bounce finally goes the Dolphins' way. And they've got a first down at the 18-yard line, and that should be the game. As we get down to the 2-minute warning.
How do you feel about this win? I mean, it's not quite the launch pad you wanted going into the playoffs.
No, sir.
And in one game, they have sort of displayed the Sybil-like personality that has existed this whole season.
Dan Marino under center again on third down. He will just take the knee one more time, and that'll be it. And that will do it for the 1994 regular season for the Miami Dolphins as they defeat the Detroit Lions on Christmas night at Joe Robbie Stadium. 27-20 home playoff game coming up next weekend here in Miami.